Pet-related expenditures have quadrupled over the last 10 years, with pet humanization driving numbers in 2020 to a staggering $100 billion in the US alone. As dog owners outspend all other pet parents by more than 60%, they invest on average more than $80 on grooming and more than $700 on medical expenses per dog a year. A growing awareness concerning product ingredients and hygiene is the driving force of a trend towards parapharmaceutical and well-engineered products, as medicated ones require prescriptions and controlled use, whereas the remaining category offers no added value at all. NanoSanitus caters to this very need of consumers that are concerned about their fur babies' well-being by introducing a new generation of nano-enhanced pet products. But what exactly is nanotechnology and how does it work? We've asked World Health Organization expert and engineering professor Dr. Tsouknidas.
Nanotechnology is all about the manipulation of matter on the nanoscale, which simply put is, well, very small. To put this into perspective, comparing a nanoparticle to a dog holds the equivalent of comparing a ball to the Earth. To understand how important this is, one has only to consider that all physical, mechanical, and biochemical properties of any material really depend on the surface-to-volume ratio. This is essentially why materials on the nanoscale behave different to their counterparts in our macro world. And although this may not be as simple as it sounds in the lab, it is essentially what allows us to functionalize nanomaterials to a degree that seemed like science fiction just a few years ago.
Just think about a tennis ball which has a specific surface. In breaking down this ball into grains of sand, you can cover a much larger area. Now think of particles with a diameter that is 100,000 times smaller than that of a grain of sand, and you've entered the reign of nanotechnology.
Most nanomaterials maintain some basic characteristics of their bulk counterparts. For instance, silver has been used for millennia to preserve food and promote wound healing. And while nanosilver does of course all of that as well, it can also be engineered to selectively act against bacteria and pathogens, while still being friendly towards skin cells. Now just consider that even trace amounts of nanosilver found within our products correspond to hundreds of millions of silver nanoparticles within this small bottle. And now you already have a basic understanding of how our products work.
When silver nanoparticles get close to a bacterium, they release silver ions that interact with the bacteria's membrane, inducing a phenomenon called bacteriolysis, which in layman's terms kills the pathogen.
One important differentiator of nanosilver to any disinfectant really is of course effectiveness. Products claiming they reduce 99.9% of bacteria may very well do so, but from a scientific point of view, this is bacteriostatic rather than bactericidal, which means that the remaining 0.1% is more than enough to regrow the bacterial colony to its normal capacity within hours. Nanosilver instead will kill off 99.9999% of the pathogens, which restricts the regrowth of any bacterial permanently. Another important aspect is longevity. Whereas most alcohol-based disinfectants evaporate within seconds of applications, rendering the surface susceptible to bacteria again, silver nanoparticles will stay behind and continue their work for days or even weeks.
More important though, nanoparticles are perfectly safe. Just consider this. All vascular plants rely on ultra-thin vessels to conduct nutrients from their roots through to their leaves. To do so, they break these nutrients down into nanoparticles. So, each time you eat a salad, you digest billions of nanoparticles. And we do understand nanotechnology. Our company's founding scientists are an award-winning team with more than 100 years of combined R&D experience. The company itself is a spin-off of the largest university in Greece with state-of-the-art facilities. The company was founded in late 2015 to commercialize nanotech solutions for a variety of industries. Backed shortly after by venture capital, we developed the world's first grooming line based on nanotechnology called NanoSanitus, and have been focusing on that ever since. Inherently parapharmaceutical, NanoSanitus is inspired by nature and carefully engineered down to the nanoscale. All our products are free of preservatives and designed for the sole purpose of keeping pets healthy and active. Meticulously tested in a university's veterinarian department, NanoSanitus epitomizes years of clinical trials. But let's hear what clinical expert Dr. Cookie has to say.
The proprietary technology of Nanosanitas can be found in both range of products like shampoos and leave-on products. As you would probably guess, our silver line contains silver nanoparticles which are infused with pure extracts and oils to provide a synergetic effect that promotes any pet's health.
Designed for gentle cleansing, our shampoos come in 2 variations. Capitalizing on the enormous benefits of nanosilver, our skincare products are designed to relieve irritations prevalent in breeds with short fur or exposed skin. Based on the same proprietary technology, our advanced care products provide a holistic approach to either dermal treatment or flea and tick control, even in breeds of dense, long fur.
There are a lot of other features that are unique to Nanosanitas. For instance, we've tuned the product's pH values to gender, and although this might seem over-engineered at first, it's not. Most of you probably never thought about how important a dog's skin is for its health. Well, it is. Skin is the largest organ of a dog's body. It acts as sensory receptor, regulating body temperature while essentially being its immunological barrier to the environment. But dog skin is far more complex than ours, with pH values varying both among anatomical size, breeds, and more importantly, across gender.
Simply put, a dog's nose has different pH than its tail or even belly. One breed has different pH than another one. But in all cases, male dogs will consistently have higher pH values than females.
Most of you know that a human shampoo might cause your pet skin irritations that can initiate health problems. Interestingly, the difference in pH values of human shampoos to the skin of a female dog is less than the difference of the pH values found between male and female dogs.
At Nanosanitas, we engineer all our products to a new level of skin and coat friendly in balancing their biophysical parameters to gender. Featuring the same versions of shampoos you just saw for male breeds, we have tailored the pH values of our shampoos to female dogs as well. This way, we further enhance the physical, immunological, and microbial barrier functions of their skin. And of course, we took special care of our youngsters. We designed a product specifically for puppies, which combines the odor-inhibiting properties of nanosilver with the anti-irritant and anti-inflammatory protection of chamomile. This helps new and experienced pet parents alike to nurture their puppy's delicate skin into an effective physiological barrier.
Most owners bathe their dogs once or twice a month, but dogs, as all pets, are a major reservoir for infections that can be transmitted to us through their saliva, urine, or any type of contact. Most of these infections are of bacterial origin, and bacterial colonies regrow to their normal capacity within hours of a bath. We therefore developed a leave-on product with silver nanoparticles to protect pets and the families housing them in between baths.
Next, to mitigating health risks for your loved ones, our multi-purpose spray is based on a moisturizing formula that is both anti-shedding and anti-dandruff in nature. And our nanotechnology works in concert with aloe vera and coconut oil to spoil any pet.
As a university spin-off, we capitalized on our existing network and collaborations to conduct comprehensive preclinical trials of our product's efficacy. Next to wound healing, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and antiparasitic applications, we even tested our products against COVID-19 to validate existing literature on the effectiveness of nanosilver against it. And that's a very important takeaway, as the hygiene of our living place is important for all of us.
Based on deionized water containing only trace amounts of nanosilver, our Odor Vanish will provide long-lasting hygiene, as nanoparticles will cover every area sprayed on and stay there for weeks. In doing so, our Odor Vanish permanently neutralizes bacteria-originating odors, maintaining a fresh, scent-free environment. Unique in every way, our patent-pending Gold line is bound to revolutionize grooming. We use Nano Gold as a delivery mechanism found only in next-generation pharmaceuticals to bring you a fusion of meticulously engineered nanoparticles and nature's purest ingredients. Our debut product is a liquid gold serum based on hydrolyzed silk proteins and argan oil. This enhances every pet's fur, giving a cashmere touch and golden shine. Welcome to the world of NanoSanitus, products inspired by nature and created in one of the most advanced nanotechnology labs in the world. NanoSanitus is not just a new generation of grooming, but an opportunity for you to cater to your customers' pets in the best possible way.